In January of 1253, King Henry III granted Richard de Box a royal charter granting him and his heirs to hold at his manor of Hoddesdon a weekly market and fair once a year lasting 3 days.
You had to have a charter from the king to allow you to hold a market and fairs. The centre of the town was owned by Richard de Box, and he saw the potential of the growing town. It was on a road that led out from London, and it was an ideal place to have a market.
In the 14th century, my father helped put shoes on the horses. People would ride to the fair on them as far away as London. Hoddesdon's an important stopping place for travellers.
In 1468, the owner then of the land, John Say, had to re-petition the king to get a confirmation of the charter because Hertford had gained a charter 20 or so years earlier, and they disputed Hoddesdon's right to hold their weekly market and fair because their charter said another market wasn't allowed within 7 miles.
My name is Sir John Say. In the 15th century, I owned land where the market and fair are held. I have paid King Edward IV a lot of money to make sure we can keep holding our market and fair.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! God save the King! We are going to celebrate our history by unveiling a plaque.
We're gonna cover the plaque before the show, so it can be drawn by the side.
We've invited local business people, shop owners to come along as well. 2 schools, the Forest School, bringing the children along to learn about the Charter, and also St Catherine's School are here. We have a children's carousel toy ride, which dates from the 1960s. We've got a collection of vintage vehicles showing what vehicles were used early part of last century, of course, you know. And across there we've got an organ. We've got an organ that used to be in a carousel ride.
It's over 100 years old. I think in the beginning it was made for a carousel, and then it moved from carousel to carousel, you know.
Yeah, so just to make something of it, just bring something memorable. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! God save the King!
He's better at ringing the bell than me, but I would like this. I like a bit of frill.
And that's called a jabot.
And I like a bit of diamonds. Look, I'm a bit of a bling girl, so that I would go for.
So at least we are making history now. We just wish those that have gone by could have maybe
taste
what we have today.
Yeah.
And I want to show your appreciation to our host and Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Dean Martin. Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay!
Okay, good morning everybody. Welcome to this historic occasion, the unveiling of a plaque to commemorate the Royal Charter of 1253 bestowed upon the town of Hoddesdon by the monarch, King Henry III.
So I'm now going to introduce you to the children of the St Catherine's School who are going to go through the time. Thank you very much.
In January of 1253, King Henry III granted Richard de Box a royal charter granting him and his heirs a weekly market and fair once a year lasting 3 days. In the 14th century, my father helped to put shoes on the horses.
In the 15th century, I owned land where the market and fair are held.
They would have only been held on special occasions. The market certainly probably was in its heyday in the late 16th century.
In the 16th century, I am a bailiff. I had to make sure the usual town shops stay closed and that weights and measures used by traders were correct. I am a cherry seller. In the 17th century, I come to the Hoddesdon Charter Fair to sell my cherries. It's always a busy 3 days. My cherries are delicious. Lots of country folk like me come to the Charter Fair to sell our goods. They're grown up far from here at Cherry Farm. People like to eat what I'm selling, but it does not make me rich. I make sure we have enough, but my work is hard.
I'm Hoddesdon, so I travel to many local fairs to entertain people.
It's extremely popular and lots of people come. Younger children try to get a closer look at Punch and Judy and like to shout, "He's behind you!"
Certainly by the end of the 18th century it was more just general entertainment, and that became the major aspect of it in later times.
In the 19th century, lots of people buy gingerbread at the fair. There are even double rows of gingerbread stalls, and all of them are well stocked and well attended. My stall is with Cocktail, Stevens and Hubbard, which is well known name in these parts.
Any fairs like that would have sold sweetmeats and something to tempt the children.
I go to the fair every year with my family. My 2 young boys and a girl. They like having a go at the coconut shy and watching the entertainment on the stage.
I remember their faces in 1895 when they first saw the roundabout here. I've never seen anything like it before.
I'm a fairgoer today. I love the fair, whether it's held in High Street or at Pound Close. I like the sound of the rides they prepare for the fair, the actresses they take to the stage, and the sweet smells of today's treats. It is not the same as first granted in 1253, but it continues to bring people together, just like it would have nearly 800 years ago.
This is a milestone in our town's history, Hoddesdon. We're here to celebrate and recognise the past, but we also have an incredible, exciting future, and one that I personally am delighted to be a small part of.
Hoddesdon Market itself is one of the best ones we go to. Lots of footfall, and it's in itself, the town itself is just a lovely little town.
People come through the high street. Yeah, it's a nice town. They've spent a bit of money on it and it's nice.
Absolutely, it brings the people together and it gives people, especially at my age, reason to come out for the day or the morning.
It's a great thing to have. It's not very common in a market town these days to get such a nice open market with good stalls such as this cake stand, getting my local bakery treats.
Oh, it's very nice place actually. I'm enjoying each and every day, and every week I'm enjoying the market here.
And if you look around the town, certainly above the shop fronts, you can still see there's certainly a lot of history. It's a very interesting place.
For 770 years, people have been coming to street markets and street fairs here in our town.
But the unveiling of the plaque today commemorates our market and our fair, which are 2 links to our past that still flourish in the town today, and long may that continue to do so.
Ready? Count down from 10. 10.